Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere with buses, man. No, you gotta stand there with your skull. He's got the awards. We still have it? Guys,
Hi, my name is Donnie Nichols, and welcome to Writing for Hollywood, the act of breaking in. Now, I don't know most of you, but I want to thank you for joining me here today, and for joining us at the 66th Annual Academy Awards. You know, ever since I've been a little kid, I've been watching TV and movies just like the rest of you. But there's always been this little voice inside my head that keeps saying, I can write this stuff. But you know what? It's not writing, it's the hard part. The hard part is breaking in. In fact, sometimes it's hard just getting your material read. Well, that being the case, I want to take you on a journey. I want you to come with me and meet the people who have broken in. We'll talk a little bit about screenwriting, the things that you should know, and then we'll meet the people who are making it happen, the people who can help you break into Hollywood. So sit back, relax, and don't go to sleep.
Hello, my name is Francesca Fanti, and I'm an actress here in Los Angeles. And together with Donnie, I would like to join you in this journey to meet some of the most dynamic movers and shakers in the film and television industries. Every year, the Writers Guild of America sponsors an awards ceremony to honor those who have contributed an outstanding work from the year before. We would like to start out by taking you to the Beverly Hills Hilton, and it gives me great honor to introduce you to the 1993 Academy Award-winning screenwriter for Schindler's List, Steven Zaillian.
Okay, hi, my name is Steve Zaillian, and I've been asked to give you some advice about breaking into the screenwriting field. I have only one piece of advice, and that is to write what you care about and to not try to second guess what other people want to see, because I think that if you do that, it'll be obvious, and the only thing worth writing about are those things that you care deeply about.
You in the first row, wake up. My name is Steven Bochco. I'm a writer and a producer. I'm currently producing NYPD Blue and a new show on ABC called Birds of Paradise. I have been in television for 25 years, and I studied writing in college, Carnegie Tech, now Carnegie Mellon. And I was a very fortunate young man in college because I sort of conned my way into a summer job with Sam Goldwyn Jr., who had come to visit Carnegie Tech promoting a movie of his, and he was addressing a group of us theater students in a small little theater. And I was sitting in the front row, and I asked him a question. I said, Mr. Goldwyn, why is it that Hollywood doesn't produce more original material. It seems that all the movies are from books and existing plays. And he said, well, we would do it if we got more original material. We just don't get it very often. I had an envelope under my arm, and I handed it to him. I said, here, take this. And he wouldn't. And he hemmed and he hawed, and he said, oh, gosh, it's, we can't do it without a release from an agent. And anyway, he sort of slid by it and went on with the class. And fortunately, he didn't take the envelope because there was nothing in it. But when I came to Los Angeles some months later for the summer, I called him and he remembered me, and he gave me a summer job. And that summer job turned into a 9-month position with his company. And I took a leave of absence from school because I thought it would be a very good opportunity to learn something about life outside of college. And then I got restless and I went back to college, and I had a writing fellowship from MCA, Universal Studios. And I used that fellowship to wangle myself a summer job at Universal the next year. And they invited me to come back and work there when I graduated. And this was in the summer of 1966. And I actually have sort of been continuously employed ever since, which is a very rare and fortunate occurrence for somebody who is a writer. I spent 12 years at Universal. Then I spent another 7 years at MTM. And I've been at 20th Century Fox since 1985, under contract to them for 3 or 4 years, and from that point on with my own company. And that's the story of my life, and I'm here tonight happily to receive a Career Achievement Award called the Patty Chayefsky Laurel Award for television. And there's the 5-minute story of my life. The thing that I always advise young writers is to keep writing, no matter what, but to also be very serious about developing other skills and crafts within the industry. Because the truth is that no matter how talented you are as a writer, probably the single most important element of being a working professional writer is miles, experience, age. And generally you don't have that at the age of 21 or 22 when you're coming out of school. So probably more than other crafts in our industry, writing is a really long-term commitment, and it's really tough to shortcut it. It requires growth and time and maturity, and the key is to continue to write and develop your craft through that period of time, so that as you get into your late 20s and into your early 30s, you have a skill level that now begins to match your experience level, so that you can begin to really write the sort of complex things that, at least from my point of view, constitute serious writing.